Morning, Sagittarius. I've been trying to get these two videos done because you guys know I start with Scorpio and Sagittarius. Well, you know, I'm a Scorpio and my other half is a Sagittarius, so I just traditionally start doing this, and now it's just become a thing. I really have no like certain order that I really do things in, or no like meaning to the order outside of those two. So I know the energies have been pretty tough lately, you know, with these retrogrades and whatnot, and you know, I find that the intense energies to be very useful, especially when, you know, I'm energetically shifting my perspective. You know, I'll gain perspective on something and then I'll shift my consciousness into it, release what no longer resonates. And sometimes this is very exhausting, so I mean, I have to take some time off, and lately this has been happening to me a lot. So I mean, I've just been absolutely completely drained. Using my Manga Tarot deck. So I got one more than I usually do on my Energy Oracle deck. I've never really, this is only like my third time ever using the Manga Tarot, because it just really, the deck didn't resonate with me, but I was really divinely guided to use it this week, so I said, okay. You know, different deck, different energy, and I read the energy of the cards, so. My fortune-telling deck. Come on, give me a card or two for Sagittarius, my Sagittarians. Before they gallop off, having a new adventure. Sagittarians love adventure. All right. I'll take that one. A Witch's Oracle. Witch's Oracle. I have, I didn't get my first tattoos until I was 48. I'm 50 now. And I got a yin yang, a water and fire yin yang tattoo on my back. You know, for the fire and water. Alright, I need one more card. Which one will it be? Love your inner goddess. These are almost like magnetic. They almost feel like play forms. Like they like stick together. For those of you old enough to remember play forms or color forms, that's what they were, color forms. Alright, so the first card that I have is the Knight of Wands. Someone is feeling pretty confident now. You know, I feel like you're coming through a period of not feeling so confident, not feeling so good about yourself, really being hard on yourself for like mistakes that you've made. But it's almost like now you have like this glimmer, this shimmer of hope, where now you can see that, you know what, things really can work out the way that you want them to. And so you're really focused on this now. That is the energy I'm getting from this card. And we have financial constraints, or you're still struggling with money. And the reason why you're struggling with money is because you do not have enough faith to realize and to understand that the universe is an abundant place, and all you have to do is imagine yourself having wealth and having abundance, and you will. No longer needing to chase it and work your ass off for it. But it's actually very attainable, as well as everything else that you want. You just have to claim it and realize that it's yours, and release this struggle, lack and scarcity mindset that you have, feeling like there's not enough. All right, this is, I'm trying to get used to this deck. Are these swords? Swords. So this would be Four of Swords. Clarified by High Honor. So basically, I feel like with this is that you have fought many battles. You know, you've had many physical relating experiences with people that have turned out to be like a battle, even a war with people. And because you've had all of these experiences and you've learned so much, you are viewed with wisdom. People do come to you and ask you for advice. But you need to learn to pick and choose your battles, so to speak. Not everything is a battle. I mean, sometimes the best way to win at a situation is to walk away from it. Not only walk away from it, but stop attracting those types of situations to begin with. Because it's from your ego that you have actually attracted these types of situations. Now understand, we attract situations, so there's really no judgment. There's no way to go wrong. We attract situations when there are things that we need to learn or remember, so to speak. And they're going to be very attractive to us. But learn how to learn what you need to learn and get the hell out of there, you know. And better than that, get to a point where you no longer need to do that, you know, so that you can experience something that's more real, that's less drama, less chaos. We have the King of Swords, so I feel like you've really been in your head lately with details, trying to figure out how everything's going to work out. And once again, you're being asked to have faith and just do what it is that you're guided to do. Because with this Fox card, I'm getting a certain amount of, cunningness, of trying to have your, ducks in a row, really trying to get your game on point. Your game on point. But you're past the point of games now. And what resonated with you even yesterday no longer resonates with you. That this is no longer what you need to be doing, is playing these mind games with people. And I feel like this is something that you've learned, and you're really being asked to release that at this time. And get out of your head, stop coming up with strategies and I'm going to do this and that, and just go with the flow, just the natural flow, the natural order of things. The Emperor, this is the energy you're being asked to be in. The Emperor. Now, does the Emperor worry? No. Basically everything's done for him. You got to figure he's got someone to do everything for him, like I said. And the same is with the universe. The universe is doing everything for you. You don't have to do anything except get in this Emperor energy and know that you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve this happiness that's coming your way, this peace, finally some peace. We have intensification. So basically with this card, I feel like you've been feeling, and with this Emperor card too, that you've been feeling things more intensely lately than what you have been. And this is good because you're learning to move out of this mental strategist energy into your feelings and really feeling your way through it. What resonates with you? Follow your heart. Follow your feelings. Because you know what? Your mind can deceive you. That's beautiful. All right, we have, and this is the swords also, so we have 5, 6, 7, 8. I was trying to remember my Roman numerals. The 8 of Swords. And this is some badass energy here. Like I said, this is that really wanting to go into battle, but I feel like now this wanting to go into battle has to do with these intense feelings, because you know what you want right now and you want to go after it. You know, and you know that these other type of situations that you've had, even with this High Honor card, I feel like you attract a lot of people who only know you with your mask on. You know, kind of like this public image that you have, but they don't know you intimately. And so this is something that you really crave, you really long for very intensely. And so now, I mean, you put on your armor, your gear, you know, you're like a superhero, you're ready to go after it. And there is nothing wrong with that. But you do need to have the faith to understand and recognize, too, that there are forces that are backing you. You have help. The universe has your back. We have Sorceress, rituals, power, and will. Maybe you're using magic. I know I love magic. But now that you know what it is that you're looking for, focus your intentions on it. Focus your intentions on it and believe with your whole heart that it's going to be yours. And it will be. It already is. Start being grateful for it now. That is how you can use magic. It's with your will. Putting your energy into it. This energy into it. But make sure you stay out of your head with the strategies and shit, because that is not what the situation's calling for. It's calling for you to be lion-hearted and to follow your heart. Be brave. You know, it takes a powerful person to follow their heart against what anybody else might have to say, against any fears or doubts, against what your head is telling you. Follow your heart. This is powerful right here. And I kind of skipped over here to this one just because, and I'll probably come back to it because it was really called for. And we have the World. You know, once you realize that you are powerful enough that you basically can have anything that you want, all you have to do is just focus on it. And you have lots of good things coming your way. Like I said, I mean, I am picking up on, you know, a love affair that, you know, is just not going away. It's just not going away. And what does that tell you? Maybe this is something you should be doing. In the world, or the universe, as I'm reading it in this card, is here. It has your back, and this is going to happen. And you're going to lose these financial constraints, because I'm sensing that the two of you are going to be stronger and more powerful together. There's nothing you can't do together. Healing, healed, healer. Healing energy surrounds you in this situation. So, I mean, I'm picking up on the fact that there's still some codependent remnants here. Still some fear of loss, some fear of rejection, and you know, maybe this needs to still be played out. Sometimes we play this out best with others. But I feel very strongly that, like I said, this is like the remnants. This is like the remaining of it, it's almost gone. And all it's going to take is just a mere shift in perspective, in consciousness, to be able to realize that what you have experienced and what you even felt like was love up until this point has not been. It's been drama, it's been stress, it's been chaos, it's been everything but love. But now that you understand what it is and what it isn't, you're ready. So many times, like I posted something on Facebook today, I said, you know what, I will never again have another attachment to anyone or anything again. And people were like, oh, I'm so sorry, that's so bad. What do you mean? That's perfect. That's perfect. Attachment is not love. Attachment is unhealthy. All right, we have Wands. We have the Three of Wands. Make sure you're not spending too much time looking back over the past of things that have happened before. Because you know what? The past no longer exists. Forgive yourself and move on. And you can only create in the present moment. So it means you've got to be here. And if you're focused on the past or even focused too much on the future, guess what? You're not here. And you're not able to create what's going to happen in the future anyway. And back to this lion-hearted card, which is beautiful, by the way. And, you know, I feel like this red fiery hair, you know, I feel like this really does scream, you know, fire sign. I'm going to pull one more of these Love Your Inner Goddess cards. And the energy is so beautiful in this reading. Real contemplative, really kind of looking back over everything. That's why I said don't spend too much time there. You know, even, you know, sometimes we're nostalgic when we look back and we can't believe, you know, how amazing it all was and what's brought us here. You know, do that and then move on. One more card for Sagittarius. Gelato Goddess, Brave Girl. So once again, it's all about being fearless and really releasing any type of fears. And definitely with like the Swords energy, staying up late at night, kind of thinking, overthinking, obsessing. I'm really moving out of that energy into more of a faith, a deep sense of faith, a deep sense of knowing type of energy is where you want to move to. That, in fact, that's where you're going. That's where you're going, okay? And these energies are helping you get there. So if you would like to have a personal reading to know what's blocking you, those are 40. Also, I'll include the link to my new page in the description of the video. Be sure and stop by and like my new page on Facebook. Thank you for watching.